Hey friends, welcome back to OG Universe. So this is the video I've been asked so many times to make, so I finally did it. Hopefully you guys checked out my short about the pegs inside. I did some dismantling on both of these figures, some boil and popping. Went through the pegs. Now it's very interesting. We want to extend the definitive Superman Jim Lee Hush figure that's in my collection. We did the neck peg. We got that out of the way. Now the torso is what I wanted to extend because this guy here, the Solar Suit Superman, has that great proportions, extended torso. And I thought, okay, so I got to take it apart to see what's going on with the ball pegs because we don't want this shorter Superman here. Has a very short little torso midsection, and I think the longer proportions look much better on the black suit. So we did it to this guy. Now, very simple process. I popped both of these guys in half. Make sure you boil them. Put them in very hot water so they're malleable, pliable, and you can pop the torso off. So once you do that, once this section is removed, and this top portion has a ball peg that's screwed all the way in, you do need to apply a heck of a lot of pressure to unstuck it, I guess. Definitely get some pliers. Make sure this upper torso is extremely warm and pliable because it takes a lot of force to pry that ball joint out, and they are the exact same ball pegs on both figures. I also checked out the hips to see if the hips had a longer ball section. Nothing at all. There's no difference in ball joints at all in the hips that connect to the midsection. Both of the midsections are the exact same. The ball peg inside is the same. The only difference is the placement of that ball peg. On this one, it was nowhere near as jammed in as this one was. This one was almost up into the torso, the neck area. It was in very far, and I had to use a lot of force to get it out. So when I took both of these figures apart and rebuilt them, I did not apply as much pressure, and I didn't put the ball peg all the way up into Superman's chest here. I went halfway, and this is how you get this extended torso. Now, I do have to warn you guys, it is extremely important that you get this midsection section very warm, because this is the hardest part to get the ball peg into the top socket. Very difficult. You gotta use pressure, but you gotta make sure you do too much because you could break that ball peg, and that would suck if that happened. So, as with this Superman here, one of the features with that extended torso, with the ball peg positioning, you do get a lot of movement. And you notice there's two little divots right in the top here. These two little stretch marks. If you have that visible, then you did it right. And you just get that extra range of motion, in that torso. As compared to this Superman, which is the infected Superman, swapped out head. He doesn't have that extended part where you see the two lines at the top, and his motion at the top is next to nothing. He has no ab crunch whatsoever. But on this Superman, again, the placement of that peg is so important because you get that range going back. You get that extra ab crunch as well. A lot of movement. You get a lot of movement, guys. And I think stretching out his proportions a little bit more just gives him that extra presence. You got the awesome articulation in the neck with that neck swap of the ball peg. You got the extended movement and torso, just stretching it out, gives it better proportions. And you got way more articulation as well. As you can see here, you got those two lines. So make sure if you're gonna try this, guys, do not push that ball peg all the way up into Superman's torso. It's gonna give you that shorter torso again if you do it that way, and you gotta use quite a bit of pressure to get it unlocked. So there you go, guys, super easy. It definitely makes a huge difference in this Superman, and I'll compare him to this Superman, which of course we didn't do anything except the neck, and you can tell, look at the height difference we got here. Just with doing that extended torso. Huge height difference. And I just think it looks so much better with that stretched out proportions. Works fantastically with the Superman. And then when you put them with the Jim Lee Hush, you know, they're definitely more on par. They sit better together. They look more at that same kind of scale and height. Or if you take this one out and then put the original non-stretched out version, you just see there is a difference in height, which I don't like. I think Batman should be this much taller than Superman. And if we put these two together, much better. They're almost on par there. They should be that kind of size in my opinion. In my collection, I prefer that. Almost equal height. Maybe Superman just a little bit taller. But yeah, that works out awesome. Fantastic. So guys, I hope you watch that quick little short where I did a little bit of experimentation and you can see the difference between these two figures. Works out really well, simple to do. And yeah, it's gonna make a world of difference on your Superman. Because if you want a shorter Superman, well, you got this guy. If you want somebody a little taller, just do that little bit of toy surgery you got to do, and you're gonna get some great results. Thank you so much for the feedback, guys. Everybody's been quite excited about making this video, how I did it, what you need to do. It's simple. Watch that short. It's gonna be on my DC Multiverse playlist. There's a lot of videos there to watch. And you'll see piece by piece what the pigs look like. And like I said, make sure it's boiled properly. It's malleable, pliable. You can move around the parts very easily because you don't want anything to break off. All right, guys, let me know your results, how things turn out for you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.